Hey guys, Hades here. I'm going to try to tell you how not to get scammed, at least at the Manila airport. I didn't set out to to do a video on this. It just so happened I was filming to get people I met video, and I ended up filming a little longer, and I caught part of this conversation. Now I knew before I did this that I was probably going to pay more for this taxi.
Hey,
Mark,
how are you?
Fine, they're fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, no.
Sure?
What is that?
Now I tried to tip the guy, and he wouldn't take it. He got very nervous when I pulled a camera out and started filming him. He got real nervous, and he started asking about the camera.
Oh, what is that?
GoPro.
GoPro. You want this airport taxi?
Huh?
This is airport taxi.
So he started telling me it was an airport taxi, which is it's going to be more money. And the guy didn't turn on his meter or anything. He got nervous when I filmed him.
Airport taxi. How much?
Hey, how much now? Airport taxi. Yeah, Makati. This is a different rate, sir, from the taxi rate.
About how much?
Normal. It's a different rate.
So he was real nervous, I guess. He started telling me I could get a cheaper taxi elsewhere. Basically, one thing I'll tell you is those people who approach you, don't, they say you want a taxi, just say no, and then go find the line for the taxis.
Well, how much is this?
1,500, yeah. But if you want cheap, sir, we have queuing there. There's a long queuing.
All right, I'll take this.
Okay? You pay to the driver, okay?
All right.
I ultimately ended up just paying extra. I paid 1,500 pesos for this ride that should have cost me between 300 to 500. I think I just did it for the experience, and I didn't realize I was still filming through most of this, but it's kind of cool I caught that conversation. I don't think he would have told me anything if I didn't film him. I don't think he would have told me anything about it.
Sir.
Thank you.
Makati, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of the hotel?
It's Draper Startup House.
What?
Draper Startup House. It's 5048 P. Burgos.
P. Burgos.
Yeah.
So he told me if I want cheaper, I could get it, but there's a long line. And by the way, there was not a line at all. There's a bunch of taxis always there. I just recommend don't follow anyone that says, hey, you want a taxi? Just go find them by yourself. And when you get in, make sure that they have the meter running, or ask them how much it is.
Ah, close to a lot of bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know the place.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, I don't know this exact hotel, but I know the area.
Yes.
So ultimately, did I get scammed? Technically, I did not, because they told me the price. I agreed to it and got in the taxi. You can see over there on the right, there's a bunch of other taxis that'll probably basically just give you a ride for the metered price. I found that often they'll say, meter plus 50 or meter plus 75. I've never found anyone, unless you take Grab or something, they'll give you an exact price, but I've never, when I was in Manila, I never found a taxi that would just do exactly the meter. So if someone says meter plus 50 pesos or meter plus like 80 pesos, that's fine. from where I was going to Makati, it should have been between 300 to 500 pesos, and it ended up being 1,500. Of course, I did have an opportunity to to get out and go get another one, but I was just curious, and I took the taxi, mainly because I do these stupid YouTube videos. Now, the initial guy who found me didn't seem overly interested in me recording him, but the driver seemed to care less. So I filmed him. I mean, I filmed the other guy too, but I'm not going to show his face. But I totally showed the driver. He seemed okay with it, didn't mind. We had an agreement, right? So technically I wasn't scammed. But I paid a lot more than I should have. And I think if I didn't have my camera out, I would have paid even more. What's your name?
Jojo.
Okay, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you.